met a guy named Kiyoshi. So Kiyoshi, me, meeting Kiyoshi, who is a lifeguard. What a story. I wish I could record that. It started by my random talk. I talk with many people, and I don't remember exactly, but one of the subjects that I covered was how to catch octopus. And I was talking with the deep seek, and I'm getting some interesting ideas. So I tested out about how much he can explain or share. And he said there's eyes, taco eye. Taco means octopus. You have to have an eye to see what you're looking for. And his way was different from deep seek in the sense that you said it could be 20 feet, so it could be down deep, like 30 feet. I don't think I'll go that far. But he said the idea is to go down and be flat at the bottom and see not the downside, but horizontally. So it's kind of like a spear. When you spear, you don't do downward, obviously, and you stay down and look for the world and fish coming, and then you shoot them. So his explanation is like a rock, and if you are down at the rock level, then you see in horizon some of the dimples or whatever, and then you see the taco octopus. I'm sure it's not that simple, but that idea, I think it's gonna help. He also mentioned about using like a spear to poke and push the taco, the octopus, out of the hole, which is different from this dingling idea, which is like a lure to play in front of the taco, and the taco grabs it, and then you catch them by hand. So this is a different technique, but he said that's another one. So that was already kind of inspiring for me. New sport, something I can do and enjoy. It's kind of like a fly fishing trout that I spent years in New Zealand every year for 3-4 months. But here at the North Shore or in Hawaii, I do the spear fishing and it's fun, but this is also interesting to find a more calm day when the waves are not high, so it's not murky, and then go down and develop this taco eye, the eye to see through where they are and how to catch them. But the main part of my interest was talking to this guy was I was asking about life as a lifeguard. And he said this simple sentence, that's the best job anybody can do. So I dug into it and asked why. I cannot repeat. I wish I could have recorded, but he said it's kind of like being in the now. You see, his work is this job, this beach, and this job, this beach, and so forth, every day changing. But to see the water, and there's always a change in terms of the waves and the direction and the people and all the combination, and you have to develop a scenario of how things are happening and where the problem may be popping up. So it's predicting what could happen, which is the intuitive insight developed over time. So his job is looking at the wave, the tide, the timing, and all the patterns, and where people are, and what could happen. So I said that you have to predict what can, and he said that's the main issue. Before things happen, be there and predict, develop a scenario, and work with it. So fully engaging in what you really like, because basically they just watch the ocean. And how can anyone be happy watching the ocean? It's beyond our mind, probably. Maybe nobody can think like that. But I can kind of feel it. It's like this taco, octopus catching, as much as I did with the trout fishing for years. 15 years every year at the South Island of New Zealand. 3 months, 4 months. And there's something about mastery and develop the taco eye, or in this case, lifeguard job. And he said it's gonna be the whole life experience and be happy just doing it. I think that's fantastic. How many of us have such a sense of having a job and to tell this is the right job and the best job in the whole world? So I mentioned my life, and his name is Kiyoshi, the same as mine, or Kyo. And so we talked about, and he's got 30% Japanese or some such thing, and living as a lifeguard. Something to think about. Like I said, do what we really like, and that help the society. That's the way to go. In my case, what I really like, talking people, I'm a retard, questioning and discovering what they like to do to live. And that is profound if you have the energy. The other person who left today, there are two of them we talked. One is the woman who was in the Economist and worked in the Salt Lake City or something and doing this and that. And she told me her story of Economist work and then actual work in the company, but quit because of the boss changed and the whole culture changed. She's now discovering, after 6 years of work in the private sector, to come back to the Economist, whatever way. And just listening to her story and her eyes brightening up and figuring out how to live, and then come to this backpackers inn and have some relief because she was in Hawaii when she was young, going to the that's the Liai or whatever, this Mormon school in Oahu, and she liked the atmosphere and the people, so she comes back quite often to kind of feel that atmosphere, the sense. That spirit, the sensation, like this guy, Kiyoshi, it's innate to find how you fit and find the passage. I think that's something we can think about and work on it and have fun. Me too, at this age, and hopefully even the YouTube is a medium. Even nobody listens. Have fun. Keep learning. Be happy.